What's good, guys, and welcome to another one of Scotty's Fancy Vlogs. It is me, author and blogger Scotty Unfamous. First of all, I want to thank everyone that watched my last video, which was the best affordable sex toy for under £10, and everyone that read Running Wild. The messages you guys have been sending me about this Running Wild chapter, bitch. I am a huge advocate of female empowerment. I think that it is so important. It's like the root of what my work is based around, you know. I want bitches to be powerful and shit, okay? Own your shit. It's why I talk about sex, why I write about sex. You know, my main field was obviously like sexual empowerment, but I just mean empowerment in general, you know, being the best you that you can be. Sometimes being the best hoe that you can be. But today we're gonna do things a little bit different because, you know, it's not every day go get the dick. Sometimes, bitch, resist the dick. Think about yourself and your mental health, bitch. So if you've been watching my videos for a while, or obviously you're following me on Snapchat, by now you should be aware that I am in a relationship. But before this magical relationship land, a hoe was celibate for 3 years. 3 whole years. Dickless. Me. Wow. The relationship that I'm in now after, you know, ending my celibacy is, I hope you don't watch this, it's the best relationship and the longest relationship I've ever been in. This guy is just, let me stop smiling. Okay, in love, relax, stop smiling in the camera and do your show. So yeah, I want to do this video for those of you that feel like you're stuck in life, like you feel a bit lost, you're not really sure about who you are. If you're going from relationship to relationship and it just feels like you're kind of dealing with the same kind of person but just like in a different form. If you find yourself accepting some dumb shit, because there are times, bitch, where we be accepting some dumb shit and you look back at yourself and you be like, really, bitch? Or those of you that find it quite difficult to be sexually satisfied, you know, I feel like celibacy, and I'm speaking from my experience, celibacy helps so much with all of this. If I hadn't been celibate, I really don't think that I would have ended up with such a great guy. Aside from just like putting me into a good, healthy relationship, celibacy really got me to focus on myself. Like, because I didn't have anybody to give my energy to, it was like, okay, bitch, this is just you right here by yourself. My career took off. I learned a lot about what I liked, what I didn't like in life and sexually. We're gonna get to that. And I really feel like I found like my self-confidence. This is important to talk about with you guys because I feel like a lot of us, even at our big age, still don't completely know and understand ourselves and understand what we're kind of putting ourselves through mentally when we're dealing with the wrong people or aligning ourselves with shit that is not meant for us. And I know some people are like, celibate, I want the dick. That's so cool. If that's what you want to do, I'm here for it. I'm talking to those of you that perhaps want to change your pace in your life and you just want to shine bright like a motherfucking diamond, bitch. You want to grow, you want to glow, you want to blossom, you want to level up. This is a tool that can help. So before we properly jump in, please make sure to subscribe to the channel. Click like if you like the topic, if you like the video, if you like my wig. Make sure that you leave a comment below. You know, if you've tried celibacy before, let me know, how was it for you? If you feel like there's any points that I make that strike a chord with you, please, let's talk below. You know, community, we are family. Okay, let's get into the video. First things first, what is celibacy? Celibacy is basically an act of refraining from sexual acts or sexual relations with another person. Now, some people tackle celibacy differently. Like me, it was just that I wasn't dealing with no man. Like, if you had a penis, you was not for me, bitch. Some people go as far to not even like masturbate. Me, I'm not that strong. If I didn't masturbate, I would have fucked up long time ago. Okay, we've seen the energy I bring to the channel. It's pure 100% undiluted hoe. Bend it to what suits you best, because this is your journey. The most important thing, if you do decide to give celibacy a go, is to know what your why is. Why are you doing this? My why was because I wanted to find the right person. I wanted to stop sharing myself with people who really didn't deserve me. So let's see. So when was I celibate? I think it was, I remember it was around the time when we were making Unfamous, right when we'd started production. So around like early 2013, I found, I'm getting like real personal here, but I found myself in a situationship gone really just twisty and just wrong. Like the energy that I was putting out, I wasn't getting it back. And when everything kind of went to shit, like, I was really hurt. I was all like fucking in love and shit, and that wasn't really reciprocated in the way that I had hoped. The person that I ended up cutting ties with was someone that I was really close to, so it's like once they were kind of out of my life, like I was just really lonely. Like it was really bad, guys. My manager at the time, like, she was like super into like spirituality and stuff, and she was teaching me about, you know, sex transmutation and all this kind of being at peace and positivity and centering yourself and all this other good shit. I got mad, and then there was the part where, you know, don't get bitter, get better. So I thought, yes bitch, we're going to get better. When you really break it down, like this shit was not for you. Like, we need to fix up, we just need to get our shit right. And I said to myself, this is not happening to me again. Have you ever been in one of those kind of relationships where it just takes so much from you, and afterwards you're kind of a bit all over the place, so you need to regroup? Celibacy was my way of regrouping. Like, after that ended, I was kind of doing a lot of casual stuff. I was hoeing. I don't know, I'm trying to make it sound nice. I was hoeing like Santa Claus, bitch. After a while, it's like even that made me like feel empty and just not nice about myself in it. So I said, you know what? Fuck all this. So everybody that I was dealing with, I was just focused on me, and I just kept trucking forwards. And when I was introduced to spirituality over, like that was actually a godsend during this whole period. The thing that got me to really like look at my romantic life, the energy that they're bringing me, it makes you question, that is the energy that people are dealing to you, is it coming from a good place or is it coming from a selfish place? Are they taking from you more than they're giving? And especially when you bring sex into the mix. Like, listen, sex is a powerful thing. Have you ever slept with someone and then afterwards sometimes like you're just in a shit mood and nothing bad has happened, but maybe you wake up the next morning and your mood is just rubbish, and maybe that person is like, maybe they're quite negative or their life's a bit not great. I was gonna say cruddy, but that sounds right. You just wake up and you're just annoyed, and that's because you've taken on their energy. And the thing is, we don't realize that putting ourselves around certain types of energy, that even if you're not dealing with them sexually, sometimes you're just around people and they just have this vibe about them, and it will just rub off in you and you're not even realizing, because you're aligning yourself with that energy. Other stuff in your life that's supposed to be fine is not going correct. You're just always in this space where you don't really want to be, or you don't really know what you're doing, and that can happen from being around people. So being celibate and sort of locking myself off from those types of people, that makes a huge difference. A lot of the times when you remove sex from the equation of certain relationships, you just kind of see that they're just really empty, and aside from the sex, they do not serve you. The first year of being celibate, it was, I mean, the first couple of months, just I mean, if something's happened bad and you're just kind of a bit angry, the anger will keep you going for a while. Eventually you'll calm down and you'll start getting yearning. But that's why I said it's important to have a wife, because when you're feeling like slipping up, or they try to come sneaky creeps back in your life, because you know they always do that. There's always people that you're like, I'm not fucking with them no more, and it can be like a good 6 months, a year, and they will just pop up, hey, don't do no hate big head with me. In those moments you have to remember your why, and eventually it gets to a point where it's so ingrained in you. I made a vision board for the kind of partner that I wanted, and when these people are popping up as well, back trying to get in your life, or new people trying to pop into your life, if you like reference your vision board and they're not ticking those boxes, it's easier for you to be like, nah, do you know what? I don't want to share my energy with you. You're not for me. This is something that helped me stay on track with my shit as well. Because the thing is, like, they're gonna pop up and you're gonna feel a bit flattered. And of course you came back, start showing your friends, look at this dickhead. Look at this dickhead. You are. Does he think that I'm stupid? Look at what you. They will come back and they will give you the wickedest talking, bruv. They will start apologizing, or they will even acknowledge the shitty shit that they did. They will just talk to you casually like nothing happened and just make you laugh, and you will laugh until you off your pant. The dick was good. The dick was good. I don't even care about him. I just want the dick. Like, you stop telling yourself all these fucking big boy lies and get yourself roped in. The best thing to remedy that, to counter that, to put up shield is remember how they made you feel when they were not fucking you. That saved my ass so many times. The shitty things that they did to make you feel away or to make you feel less than. Or think of those times when they do the shitty things and then you'd sit there and you'd kind of make excuses for them. Yeah, but you know, it's fine that you did that because, you know, we're not really together anyway and it's just for the... Remember all of that. Remember yourself sounding like a dickhead. I remember being treated like a dickhead. Okay, all that dickheadness does not need to happen to you again if you decide to be celibate. I was becoming more aware of their energy and how they responded to my energy. If it wasn't harmonious, bitch, it was just like, nah, let me just step back and leave that alone. It will give you time to learn about who you are, what you really want, what you deserve. You learn to be a bit more selfish in it. Selfishness isn't always bad. Sometimes selfishness is necessary, okay? Because you need to protect your motherfucking self, bitch. That built up my confidence so much. It'll make you realize that you deserve to have the things that you want. That even if you do have some flaws or whatever, because sometimes you'll be in some shitty relationships and people will make you feel like you deserve the ill treatment that they are giving you. And that's not true. And bitch, I've been through some relationships. For those of you that have bought All That Glitters, which is another one of the Unfamous books, you know that it is based partially off of one of my past relationships, and that was a very abusive relationship. When you're in those kind of situations with those kind of people, they make you feel like this is your fault. And even if it's not physically abusive, sometimes people are emotionally abusive and they'll be like, oh well, I'm like this because you're like that, and if you're like that, then you don't deserve me to be like this. Like, people will not treat you with decency and will convince you that you don't need to be treated with decency just because you're not perfect, even though they aren't either. Because I wasn't having sex, but obviously I have a super high sex drive, I masturbated a lot. Like, a lot. It got to the point where masturbation was a little bit. That's why I got all these sex toys to be showing you, exploring my body and stuff. It really helped me learn about what I wanted. Because you know, sometimes when you're sleeping with people and you may feel awkward to speak up or speak out about what you want, so you kind of accept whatever they give you and say, oh yeah, it was good, even though you didn't come. That whole part of it, that really taught me a lot about my body and exactly what works for me. It's important for you to know your body as well, because if you don't know what you like and you can't communicate that to somebody else, they ain't gonna know what you like, so you're just gonna get any old shit that they want to hand out to you. When I moved into a relationship, I knew exactly how I wanted things to be, and it just made the sex so much better. There was just so much more orgasms, stuff was extra freaky, you know, living the best whole life is what I'm doing right now. Another thing that celibacy does, it forces you to get comfortable with your own company. When you get comfortable with your own company, like comfortable being by yourself, you know, there's this whole notion, oh, like my other half and stuff. You realize that you are not half of a person. You're not waiting around for somebody to come and complete you, because you realize that you are complete within yourself, bitch. Like, this is something that everybody needs to realize, regardless if you're going to try celibacy or not. You are complete within yourself, and you having a partner come along, they're not going to make you a whole person. You are already whole. What it does, because you have to learn to be by yourself and be comfortable and be one with yourself, when another person comes along, you want someone that's going to complement your wholeness, rather than, oh, I feel like I'm lacking, so you need to come and make up for what I lack. Like, that's not it. You'll be looking for balance more than anything else. So when it came to my new relationship, by that time I just stopped looking for people. Like obviously I had my vision board. I knew exactly what kind of person I wanted to be around, or person I wanted to love and whatever. That was my main thing. I wanted someone that I would fall in love with, like genuinely, and it wouldn't feel bad in any sense. It was actually my friends that forced me to start dating. I'm the super hoe of the group, and when the super hoe of the group is dickless for 3 years, you start to worry. My friend Bexy, you lot remember her from Zolan days. Do you like it? Her. End of 2016. And she was like, look, go on Tinder for 2 weeks. I was like, Tinder? Because you know Tinder has a reputation of just go on there, bitch, like you have nothing to lose, and get some dick. And I'm all there with my little higher mic, like, I'm looking for dick. Because I've been in this stage where I've been on my own for so long and I was so comfortable and I wasn't really fussed about looking, it made me really patient. So downloaded the Tinder app and basically got to swipe in. This guy pops up. He super liked me, so obviously went digging through his profile. And I was like, oh, like he's like a graphic designer, and you know, he writes books and all this kind of stuff. And I was like, these are the things that I wanted on my list. Started talking to him and obviously other guys. I stayed on Tinder for the 2 weeks, and it's basically a process of weeding everyone out. Obviously on Tinder, people are trying to meet up as soon as possible to fuck you in it. But this guy, like, we talked every day. I made sure not to say nothing dirty to him in case things went in that direction, and he never got like that with me, and we just got on really well. By the end of the 2 weeks I was like, okay, well, I'm deleting Tinder. So we exchanged numbers, and here we are, like 2.5 years later. We went on our first date on Valentine's Day. I was like, oh my god, it's gonna be so awkward. Like, it's the first time we're meeting and it's Valentine's Day, and what if he doesn't get me a rose? Because I want a rose, because I wrote on my list that I want a man that buys me flowers. And he like sent an Uber to pick me up. We stayed out until like 5 a.m. Just like, talking and doing shit, like, and nothing like sexual happened. And it was like the best date I'd ever been on in my life. And he bought me a rose. I was like, oh my god, it's meant to be. So I decided from that moment that we was in a relationship. He just allows me to be me. You know, there's like sneaky shit that you want to do sometimes. We ain't got no one to be sneaky with. Now I have someone to be sneaky with. And the sex, bitch, oh my god. Wow. 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 Wow, it's amazing. This is the best sex I've had in my entire life. Because I know what I like, and like my communication in that area is a lot better. And he's even helped as well, because there's some shit that I wanted to try, I was too scared of, and he's just like, just fucking talk, just say what you want. Like, we're all tramps here. He has raised the bar, bitch. He's somebody that really challenges me and really supports me, and I've grown so much being with this guy, and I really do not think that that would have happened if I hadn't had that time to myself, to know myself and know what I wanted. Celibacy is not for everyone. If you do want to give this a shot, or you are having difficulty, you know, I hope that this did help and give you a bit of insight, because like I said, it's not an easy process, but trust me, when you want to get your shit together, it is a necessary one sometimes, bitch. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please make sure to subscribe, leave a comment below, click like, tell your friends, share it with everybody, and make sure that you check out shakirascott.com, where you can read my books and watch web series and watch more vlogs and shit like this. And I will see you guys next time, okay? I love you like glitter and penis.